So in this video we will revisit the pocket Prybars, but now only the titanium ones, and also give you some insight in the size. So here we start with this pointy little guy, 11.5 centimeters. Width is about 1.5 centimeters, so 50 millimeters. This little Prybar, with the Phillips head involved, is 12.5 centimeters in length. Width is about 4 centimeters. Then the Prybar with a ring. Size is about 14 centimeters. Width, the broadest point, in this case the ring, is about 3.5 centimeters. And the EOD titanium Prybar, we already know the length. This is quite long, being 20 centimeters if I remember correctly, if it will stay flat. Even more than 20 centimeters. Or 20 centimeters. Width is 3.5 centimeters. With that being said, the nice thing about titanium is that it weighs very little, but you please should keep in mind that adding functionality or details will add to the weight considerably. So for example, here you have a little bit of a blade in, it adds to the weight, and also this Phillips head. But it's such an airy design that it doesn't matter anymore. This is an extremely sturdy, broad Prybar, but very sleek as well. This little guy looks very heavy, wide and lengthy, but it's also very roomy. And I don't like it that they took these parts out, because that makes it also weaker. It's the weakest point to break. But it's so far up the handle where you will be pushing, so that the power applied to it will be a lot less than at the tip. So, and also don't like this design, such a wide cut beer opener. Who needs it? Huh? Who needs it? You see here, even in this design, you have a good beer opener, a lot less deep. And also in this design, you have a good beer opener, but who needs a beer opener on a Prybar? You can just get stuck on it when you try to pry something in. So I like a lot more this very simple, elegant EOD design of one piece of solid titanium. Also this little whistle of brass will really add weight. It helps. You have the functionality of a good whistle, but not much else. And now wrap the cord a little bit different, so it's more spaced. Gives a good grip. It already had a good titanium ergonomic handle, but now it's even better. It's a lot softer when you have some impact. Benefit of this both sides, that you can use it also to hammer it down on this side and get it in, but also then it is not nice that you have a opening here, so the hammer will have a hard time to hit it just right here or here. Whereas with this simple massive design, it's an easy task to just hit it on the right side, and it's such a big area. It is also concave on both sides. So sometimes people use it also as a primitive axe. So they sharpen this side and also this side, like a little bit of chisel point, that they can also scrape things and do a lot of wood cutting with them, but I don't think this is the purpose. Then you're better off with a normal chisel that doesn't need to have this enormous strength, and also doesn't need to be pocket friendly. You will add another weight if you put a sleeve on, for example, the power cord. Still very light for a comfortable handle. It's very comfortable. Also it gives you a lot of additional benefits. So you have a rope to retrieve it, but also better handle and a lot of rope should you need to escape. So it's a good escape tool there. This could also help in an escape situation if you, for example, fallen down somewhere and you broke your leg, then you could put some attention to you instead of straining your voice all the time. This could also be used as a very small glass breaker. If there's too little room to enter this one in, but I cannot imagine because you can also use this part in and just pry it open. Which I like about the design. I would like it even more if this handle here was wider. So it's like a normal Prybar crowbar that it would go from this to a little bit wider. And then also if you would put it in like this and you could turn it, could help, huh? So if you were in like this and you were able to turn it like that, then you could help pry something else open. But this is, in all sizes comparable, so it's not a good addition to it. You could just put it in like this and then have the leverage like that. But yeah, you could also use that side, so this would be the best prying tool by far. This is quite a good prying tool, like the other, but they, in name of weight reduction and material reduction, because also titanium is expensive, they cut out parts that I didn't like them to cut out. What they did, the ring I can live with because it's on the extremity, but this one part I would rather have massive as well as this part. This little guy is also quite sleek, very well contoured. As you can see, perfect for your fingers to grip. If you need to pry something open, it doesn't slip that easily. Spring is very tight, extremely tight. Try to open it now. It's almost airtight. See, you try to gap it. See the little gap that I made. Here's this little guy. It's also tight, but it's a lot easier to get open a lot more. Also, these screws are not titanium but steel. But that is a good thing. Because titanium on titanium often is not the best thing. They often say put the same steel on the same steel, but I think this is even better. Okay, hope you enjoyed this little special about the titanium ones. Have a great day.